folks at the Fowler Show already know that the conventions are known for American patriotism at its finest. And we're joined by Larry and Tom, who are both reenactors of the Civil War. Now, folks who didn't know this out there, I'm pretty sure, not the Fowler Nation folks, but some people don't know, that there were actually freed slaves as well as runaways that fought in the Civil War. These two gentlemen are Civil War reenactments. What brings you to the convention today?
We're going to do the color guard tonight.
Okay, so you're going to actually be in the presentation.
Exactly.
And what inspired you guys to sort of be reenactors?
Well, the regiment actually started as a kind of mistake. We were first Boy Scout leaders, and we went down to one of the forts, and they asked us to take part in the cannon firing program. So we put on uniforms, fired the cannon, and from there, 26 years ago, that's how it got started.
So a lot of time when you see reenactments, you usually see a lot of older white guys doing it. But so this is the first. The reason why we did this interview is this is the first time we've seen, or at least I've seen actually, black reenactors of the Civil War. But let's talk a little bit about the regiment that you guys represent. What is historically? Just tell us about it.
They were raised and sent to Morris Island, South Carolina in 1863. And you're familiar with the movie Glory.
Yes.
The 54th Massachusetts. They assaulted Battery Wagner, and they were repulsed at great loss. Now, within a few weeks of them being repulsed, the 3rd Regiment, our regiment, showed up and dug parallel trenching to the walls of the fortification. And our regiment says that the Confederates abandoned it because they could see that we were going to be able to put 4 times as many troops into the fort before they could defend themselves. But the 54th Massachusetts says, no, all of their dead fouled the water and they had to leave. So there's 3 different reasons for the same battle.
So I have another question for you guys to talk about. So bring time of sort of present day and past day, right? So, as you know, yesterday night, the president, the African-American president, Barack Obama, addressed this convention for the last time as a sitting president of the United States. How do you think, outstanding, right?
Outstanding.
So how do you think the folks who were in this 3rd Regiment would feel if they knew today that there was a black man in the White House?
Probably saying things like, glory be.
Well, this is what we fought for, to go from slave house to the White House. I mean, it must be a glorious feeling for them if they were here.
I would think it would be very hard for them to fathom something like that.
Why?
Because of what they had gone through and what they went through in their everyday lives. I don't know about Larry, but I have a lot of slave stories in my family about the way things were. And one of my grandmother's stories that her grandfather told her was that ignorance was a gift of the white man, or ignorance was a gift of the slave owner. So if you don't know, you don't know. And ignorance was a gift to us so that we would not know.
That's impressive. Well, gentlemen, we're going to get a full-length view of this, of your Civil War reenactment. They have taps on the bottom of their shoes. I got to tell you, as somebody who's reported from this convention for a couple conventions, it's good to see you brothers out here, so we really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And we're glad that you're here.